Main consideration natin sa ating build, sa ating conversion, hindi yung maangas agad, no? Yung maporma agad. Main thing is dapat safe and comfortable yung ating drivers and ating passengers. So, make sure na kung ano yung talaga yung design as close as possible to the original, yun talaga yung gagawin natin. Especially when it comes to the space. And dito sa driver na to, sa Japan, actually medyo masikip to kasi this supposedly the passenger, hindi naman kailangan ng maraming space. Now, the other conversions, hindi ito nililipat. So, masikip pa din tong part na to. Now, we do give ample space, enough space for the driver. Kaya inuusog namin yung middle console na yan. Yung small details, napaka-importante niya. Especially when it comes to the switches, lalong-lalo na yung turn signals and mga lights natin. Yung commercial units sa atin sa Pilipinas, nasa left side yung turn switch. Kaya tayo, nilipat na rin natin yung sa left side, yung turn switch. Pati yung wiper, nasa kanan, nandun na rin siya ngayon. So, sa other conversions, hindi ito nagagawa. Pag first time mo magdadrive ng minivans or mga K-cars na hindi ito converted, of course, first time mo, yung turn signal, imbis na magta-turn ka, mapipindot mo yung wiper. So, well, somehow, it could also be dangerous, di ba? So, small details lang yan, pero sa amin, napaka-importante yan. And of course, sinabi ko sa previous videos natin, lahat ng dinadagdag natin, we also consider kung para saan ba design yung ating kotse. Now, we don't call it off-road, we just call it the off-road look kasi di naman talaga siya for off-road. But of course, we want that konting angas, no? Konting dating sa ating minivan. So we added those things. It also has functions, pero it doesn't have to sacrifice yung weight ng ating added weight sa ating kotse, sa ating minivans. Kaya we consider hindi yung masyadong malaking steel bumpers. We also consider din yung ginagamit natin ng mga bakal. So, those things matter. Lalo na sa fuel efficiency, sa riding comfortability. Those are the things that we consider. Again, hindi muna angas, hindi muna porma. Safety and comfortability ng ating drivers and passengers. I personally is not a fan of overburloloy, too much this colors and that. As much as possible, 1, 2 colors, 3 is too much for us. Kaya even sa upholstery natin, sa interior natin, beige and quite grayish beige lang yung colors natin. And there's some here and there black sa mga buttons. Of course, yung sa dashboard natin, we also make sure na hindi siya glossy. Kasi pag glossy siya, it could cause ng nakasilaw siya, di ba? So, yeah, as much as possible, very matte siya. Saka maganda, elegante rin tignan. Pag matte, of course, parang original. Kaya yung ceiling natin, as much as possible, we keep the original. Kasi napakaganda na niya. At the same time, yung insulation niyan sa init, maganda na rin. Di mo na actually kailangan dagdagan na ng more insulation kasi kahit nahawakan mo yan, hindi yan ganun kainit even when you're driving under the scorching heat of the sun. Kaya na yan. Another thing din, kaya we choose the new rack and pinion is because yung turning radius niya is kept sa stock. Halos ganun lang din. 2.5 yung turning niya, then you will have 180 degrees. Then sa backy, not all, most of the time, you have to turn your steering wheel 3 times para lang magkaroon ka ng full turning radius niya. But again, depende pa rin yan sa customer, depende pa rin yan. I mean, not saying it's bad, but for us, this is what we prefer to do, to convert as a conversion kasi piling namin dito yung mas safe at mas maka-manage namin ng maayos yung conversion. And I also think it's worth mentioning that the paint that we use here, we use Chromax paint system. Kasi feeling namin ito yung magandang paint para sa ating mga K-cars, K-vans. Dahil una, makintab at matibay. We all know Cromax is one of the leading brands when it comes to paint. Kaya we choose this talaga. Kaya kung pakinisan lang naman, well, kayang-kaya. Talagang mag-stand out. For those who are asking, bago lang ba kayo? How can you do such? Actually, hindi naman. Almost a decade na rin po kami pagdating sa detailing, restoration, and body works. We started for commercial units and then we fell in love with K-cars. Ito, kaya we have a page lineup dedicated for K-cars kasi ang ganda siya.